Hey everyone, what's happening? I'm Penros776. We're looking at a new banner here today. We're expecting ninjas. Yeah, Ninja Mystique is right there because Faye loves reusing these banner concepts. First up is, it's Igrene. Interesting. So Binding Blazing Blade
How long
here.
has it been since I've used
Yet again, despite being named Igrene, she is not green.
Your orders?
And that art. Did you see the titties? Igrene here drawn quite obviously by Cuboon. Cuboon, famous, some of you may know, for sayings such as "Milk Truck just arrived" and "I am unstoppable" in terms of boobs. Let that sink in. Anyway, this is definitely another one of Cuboon's great works. She is a colorless flying dagger unit. I need to say a colorless flying infantry unit. That would have made no sense whatsoever. Colorless flying dagger unit, and it looks like the ninja-themed weapons are staying pretty much the same as they were last year. The Nabata kunai here, 9 might dagger, brave weapon, grants speed +4, inflicts defense res -4 if unit initiates combat unit attacks twice. And then, as we just saw, Hirsch movement, unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of any ally within 2 spaces. That's the same effect as we've seen on Halloween Noe, her Rufine, and Baby Tana? Both of them had that, and that is a very funny effect. I love it. Very funny because it lets you hop over on impassable terrain. That's the big part of it. It lets you teleport to the other side of objects in a way that other teleportation skills just don't allow. She also has Luna, Sigil flying for, well, dual skills. They're back. Is Igrene the model of an arena unit? No. But same as usual, just put them on whoever. Right? That's how Faye does it. That's how you should do it. Just pick the unit that you're using, and boom, they've got a dual skill now. Anyway, it is still nice. It's a decent all-around skill, just the HP and the stats. But I mean, come on, you're running a brave weapon. You want attack, and you're running a brave weapon that gives extra speed, so you want a quad. Give her the quad kit, not whatever the heck this is. And then the final part in her C-slot, Speed Def Range 3. Great skill, honestly. The ranges are lovely. I have nothing against the range skills, they're just very nice. This being said, meta position, I don't really see one necessarily. She's still going to be very nice, just for that fancy movement and for that hitting very hard with the special brave weapon, but there aren't really units that can do this, because unless you happen to roll Halloween Noe, and then prepare her for however many years later when she finally became good, she's the only ranged unit that can do this. But because she's the only ranged unit that can do this, at the moment it's very hard to kind of like set up teams for that, because no one can follow her wherever she's going. Unless you're deliberately going into Wings of Mercy range, you can't get a dancer back over there to chase wherever she's gone, and even if she does manage to go there, how are you going to get her back, right? Or that dancer that you sent over there. So you better finish everything off in one shot, because otherwise you're just stuck over wherever you ended up. Also, the other thing, not as special now, because moving 4 spaces is neat, sure, but a legendary Sigurd exists. And now everyone who's a horse can move 4 spaces. Whoop-de-woo. Still, pretty great. Let's keep going, shall we? Let's see, Binding Blade, Blazing Blade, who else do we expect to see?
I've come for your life.
Oh, Shinon.
You don't have to be quiet to take out enemies quietly.
Shinon getting a ninja roll. He's a red bow infantry this time. Wada Sachiko on the art. And I'm going to be honest, he looks like Shinon. He's Ninja Yumi. So I guess they're redoing the ninja skills from the ninja weapons from last year then, huh? The same style of thing. Effective against flying foes. Inflicts defense res -4 if unit initiates combat unit attacks twice. And also, if unit speed is greater than foe's speed, deals damage equal to 50% of difference between stats. Maximum bonus of +4 damage. Okay, so Shinon wants a 8 speed advantage for this brave weapon with true damage stacked onto it. Well, hey, the power creep is slow, but it is real. And actually, though, I have just noticed the last weapon we saw was 9 might on Igrene. This Ninja Yumi is 7 might, so it looks like they have actually, maybe, perhaps, slightly balanced this around the idea of having 4 true damage by lowering the base damage slightly to compensate. Let me check briefly what the damage on a real brave bow is. No, actually, I'm a fool. Standard brave bow is 7 might. Igrene gets a 9 might one because it's a PRF. Of course. So this is normal. This is just a better brave weapon, except for the defense res -4. And no speed penalty. So what, you're losing 8 stats across defense and res, but you're gaining potentially 9 stats in damage and speed, and the damage counts twice compared to what it would be if you were using another weapon, because it's a brave weapon. Deadeye, which apparently has become Shinon's special now in the special slot, still a great special to have on any unit that can run it. It's bloomin' Deadeye, what more do you want? Disabling non-special damage reduction skills is super useful given just how much damage reduction is flying around. Obviously, a certain Fjorm who's released recently has special damage reduction, so you're not going through that. But this does still, by doubling damage dealt, completely counteract that. Attack speed solo 4, well, he's Shinon. He is kind of... He's the solo guy. He stands over there in the corner and is like, I have no friends. And also, I hate all of you. That's paraphrasing, of course, but that's the kind of guy that Shinon is. And low speed defense 3. Well, that's a very, very fodderable kit right there. Exceedingly fodderable. In fact, I think if you wanted to, you can take the two parts of Ninja Yumi Plus. You can take the specials before Deadeye, so you can grab Deadeye. And I think you might be able to grab attack speed solo 3 from another unit as well, meaning that you can grab all of those skills, all of those premium skills at once from him. Very lovely fodder. Which is good, because I don't really care much for Shinon otherwise, I'm afraid. I'm sure he has fans, I'm not one of them. Let's keep going, shall we?
Let's try to enjoy this.
Also, friendly reminder that not all of the Grail mercenaries are in the game yet still. Ooh! Oh, well, look at those clouds in the background. Male Corrin on the banner. We kind of knew him from the silhouettes, because the silhouettes had Corrin's dumbass hair. But, well, now it's confirmed, and he's a 4-star. And look at that 4-star kit. Ninja Naginata Plus. It's the same as the Ninja Bow Shinon had inheritable. 9 might, because it's a melee weapon, they get more might. Inflicts death res -4 if unit initiates combat unit attacks twice, and also if unit speed is greater than foe's speed, deals damage equal to 50% difference between stats, maximum bonus of +4 damage. So that's big, that's juicy, that's lovely and inheritable, but then I'm also seeing Draconic Aura we can ignore. You can get it everywhere these days. You're not firing off this guy for Draconic Aura when he has NBA slots with Sparrow 2, which, okay, isn't quite as valuable now because you don't have to fodder off Universalis for it. It is actually available from other sources, but still need to have. But then in the B slot, Special Spiral 3. Special Spiral, one of the best skills you can run out there for consistent special uptime, and all of the other units who have it are pretty great in their own way. But Corrin here giving you another option for that. Oh, but also I love his art. I'm going to be honest with you, his art looks pretty dang good. What with the stylized clouds in that, I forget what the painting style is, but if you know Japanese art, you know what I'm talking about, those. And, plus the Corrin's voice I do like as well. Just all around a great guy, Corrin. And honestly, I think all around one of the best 4-star specials we've seen in a long time. This is a 4-star special I would genuinely consider actually picking up. Yeah, look at that special art. Oh, and you get to see his stats there as well, neat. And finally, the other Corrin, of course, you can't have a Corrin without another Corrin. And Elise as a horse tome, green tome. What are they using? Ninjutsu scrolls, people. And it looks like it's in the same fashion as the rest of the banner here. Grants speed +4, inflicts death bears -4. If unit initiates combat, unit attacks twice, and also, if unit speed is greater than foe speed, deals damage equal to 70% of difference between stats, maximum bonus of +7 damage. So these guys are looking for +10. They're looking for 10 speed over their opponent to get that full +7 damage, which, because they're a brave weapon user, is +14 damage. Ninja banners, everyone. These have always been the part of the year where the game puts together units that are just blatantly unstoppable in terms of their sheer raw damage output. Ninja Lyn was the same, and especially now Europa exists as well. These types of PRF, brave weapons that can just stack up insane amounts of damage, are all the more reasons to run deflect skills on your tanks. That being said, the fact that she's running a tome as opposed to Ninja Lyn's dagger from last year actually makes the question kind of difficult now, because do you run deflect missile or deflect magic? And I've just seen something else that I find immensely funny. Rally up defense plus, which I would like to remind you, that exclamation mark means it was not in the game until now. That's right, rally up skills have been around since Ophelia, I'm pretty sure. Started off with rally up attack, and rally up defense was just forgotten. Until right now. Right now they're like, yes, this is the unit that should be getting rally up defense. I'm not entirely sure why it isn't really fitting with the rest of their kit by the just base looks of it, but hey. It's better than not having rally up defense, right? For all you defense enjoyers, rally up defense is finally in the game, and rally up skills are always a rarity because the game just never added more of them, right? There's very few units that you can actually inherit the damn things from, which is a real shame because they have unique AI compared to every other rally skill that is super usable. Especially in Aether Raids, because that's the only mode I bloody play. In the A slot, attack speed push 4. Insert joke here, every damn fast unit has attack speed push 4. It's some kind of disease, I'm sure. Speed res, far trace 3, again not new, but the trace skills enable that sort of hit and run playstyle that everyone knows and loves. Far traces aren't quite as good as units with built-in Kanto like Regin or Samashida or a Brave Erika, but they're still good, right? They're still something that you can use to get in, hit, and then take a step or two back, potentially. Giving you just that much more room to play with, and then in the C-slot, Joint Drive attack. So they've gone for a C-slot skill that boosts her attack even higher. Whoop-de-friggin' do. Okay, so, yeah, yet again, they are just pushing the boundaries in terms of how much offensive power you can stack on a unit with a brave weapon. Ain't that great? Hopefully she has very bad defensive stats, because this entire kit is based around pure raw offense. Even the weapon takes out defense res -4. Hopefully you can build your tanks to just about survive this and then kill on the counterattack before they get attacks 3 and 4 off. But don't count on it, because knowing how IS prints things, there's probably going to be like Miracle in here somewhere. Or even if there isn't, Fredison's still going to run Miracle on them, because I know what kind of guy he is. Let's keep going. Let's see what the harmonic skill is before I actually... Or duo skill, actually. Yeah, we're on duo units now. Grants unit another action. Of flippin' course it does. As if we didn't have enough of these things.
Ninjorin?
Ninjorin.
Quiet down.
Who's that, a Power Rangers character? But yeah, extra action. Tear them to shreds indeed. 61 times 4, people. This is the world we're living in. Just frankly absurd brave weapon harmonic duo units, and that is what's her face from Three Houses. I knew her name until very recently. Shamir, that's the one. It is Shamir. As a axe infantry by the looks of things, if her weapon is anything like the rest of things on this banner, that's going to be very interesting. Axes getting an alternative to the Ninja Masakari on Ninja Hana. Actually, Axes have really been profiting from banners recently in terms of inheritable weapons. It's good that IS is doing things for Axe units who've previously been kind of forgotten compared to the all-powerful sword category, because of course every Fire Emblem character uses a sword, except for the few who don't. Well, am I interested in this banner? Well, the units look pretty good. I do actually really like 4-star Corrin. The rest of the units are maybe cool, but not really in my wheelhouse. Of course, the new Ninja looks like the new offense metagame, so I'm going to have to work around that, but I don't really want to use her myself necessarily. I like my own weird and degenerate strategies more than whatever weird and degenerate strategies Nintendo is trying to force onto me. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you when the next trailer comes out, hopefully.